Hello Rensby fans, welcome in mate. You'll be in the racing point today by the looks of it. What are you saying? Hello, welcome in on the stream. I will be starting very shortly. I'll keep an eye on you. You're in the racing point. Build. Yeah, I see you there in the racing point. Lovely. I'll keep an eye on you as well. No problem at all. Stream starting soon, guys. Snipes, thank you very much for the 100 bits, mate. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much, mate. Really do. Thank you so much, so much. Hello Dizzy Lizard, welcome in. Hello guys, we're here. Hope you like my new overlay. This is just my chat screen, so we can just see there in the top right there. That is the gameplay, and you got this as a chat screen, and you got the chat there, mate. I love it. That's awesome. So before we get going, let's just get a round off on who's what and where we are, what we're doing. So we're here today doing comms on the DPR League round 3 Division 1. So these are the fast boys, so we can't wait to see what these guys can show us today. Hopefully a lot of wheel-to-wheel action. That's all what we want to see here. And if you are liking the stream and like the content and you're new to it, please hit the follow button. It all helps. Thank you very much for joining me anyway. That looks sick. I love that. We'll put it straight after. Half cent. Well, it wasn't done in time, was it? Sorry, I just had to wolf some tea down. I just finished work. Apologies for the noise in the background. Wife's the daughter's having a nice 5-minute madness, as they do. So we're ready to go. We've got 16 guys racing tonight, and I wanted to have a look at the championship so far. So bear with, and we'll get the championship leaderboard up and see who's what and where. So the championship scoreboard at the minute, the leaderboard, sorry, is very close out in top. You've got the Alpha Tauri driver of Kizarus out there on 30 points, currently leading the championship, so keep an eye on him. Is he in the stream tonight though? Yes he is, I can just see him there. Followed very closely behind, second and third on the same points, 26. We got Safda in the Red Bull and D-Rabster in the Renault. They're both on 26 points. Close behind that though, you have the McLaren of Ronnie in fourth, and the second Renault car, Amaral, he is in 17th, with 17 points, sorry. So here we go, let's go to the gameplay now, which I don't have an overlay for just yet, but we will get it sorted. We'll go to the gameplay. As we are here now. Hey! Obviously we don't have the gameplay on at the minute, but we will be there a little bit. Yeah, thank you Pygan. It's getting there, it's definitely getting there. We've got 12 of you in on stream, and as we see a few of the guys coming out, it's round 3 here at USA, and we have quite a busy pit lane as we see him exit there already. Well, let's get the telemetries up and see who's out first on the hot lap. So it looks like we have the Mercedes car of, is it Temp? Yes it is, it's Temp out on an outlap. Very difficult section to get right here at USA. Expect to see a few spins in qualifying as these guys are pushing these cars to the absolute limit, trying to eke out thousandths of a second here. But we've got 18 minutes of quali. Oh, Snipes cheered another 100 bits. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated there. Brilliant. Thank you. So Temp just warming up the tyres here now, getting the temperatures up to the optimal temperature, and he's really weaving around there, getting those brakes in the heat in the brakes as well, as he's going to be the first one across the line to start his hot lap. So we're going to ride on board with the Mercedes car and talk you through the lap. So remember the AlphaTauri driver who's Kizaros. He is our championship leader at the minute. We're in round 3 of USA, and it's the Mercedes car comes out of the last turn to start his hot lap. Oh no, and he just gets a little bit wobbly. Is he going to cancel that and go again or not? Is he going to follow through? But anyway, so we're riding up a hill. This is such a steep hill. When you see it in real life, get hard on the brakes. Hit that apex. Get the pedal down without the back end getting slidey on you. Now here, this section here, the most difficult part of the track, I would say here. It's flat out through here, flat out through there. A little dab on the brakes, cutting across the corner here, slowing it down, keeping it tight to the right, cutting the apex here on the left, and keeping it nice and tight through this bend here. See how weavy this is. The G-forces accelerate nearly 5G through here as they go through at about 140 miles an hour. So he's invalidated that lap, unfortunately, but he's got to get out of the way because he's got a Ferrari boy right behind him. Sorry, the Alfa Romeo guy. My game has crashed. Oh no, that's a shame. Where are you? You're going to have to get another invite, I think, mate. A little bit of a lock up there from the Alfa Romeo, but is that going to affect his time? Keeping it nice and tight on the apex there. Now, this corner here, it turns and then it sharpens up on you, and you don't see the apex, so you've got to time that to perfection, and he does brilliantly there. Does a monster. And now he's flat out round here. These Formula 1 cars taking this at 180 miles an hour. Hard on the brakes here, but only just a little tap as they still turn that turn at 130. And he's invalidated. That's another one that's invalidated. Sorry, I missed that one. But he's invalidated there as well. What can Womax do here? He's on an out lap. Where have we got our first time is Kizaros with a 130. So he's put the benchmark down and puts that AlphaTauri down there up there, sorry, on provisional pole. The Red Bull guy of Flauta with a 131, and the McLaren boy who's just getting out of the way for a few of these guys. He has put that McLaren in a provisional third, second row of the grid. So who else is on a hot lap? It looks like the other McLaren has just started his hot lap. We'll go back to broadcast mode as we've already talked you through a hot lap round here in USA. A very, very busy track at the minute. As you see him going through the S section, we've got a guy who's is not moving through that S section. He's just got going again, trying to figure out who it was. Womax. So did Womax get a bit slippy over there and bin it in the S section? Maybe he did. Very hard section to get right here at the USA. We've got yellow flags on track, going a little bit wide there, but he still keeps it within track limits. As he's still on that hot lap, is the McLaren driver of Souls Wipers, and coming to start sector 3 here now. Flat out with the DRS wide open. This is where you're going to see a lot of overtakes into the hairpin down at the bottom of this straight. He's trying to get a little bit of a slipstream from the Renault driver, but he's going a little bit too slow to get that. Welcome in on the stream, guys. Got 15 of you in here today, and thank you very much for joining me. Hope you like the content. We're riding on board with the McLaren boy. He's got traffic in front of him. Oh, and he gets a tank slapper, and that's surely going to affect him massively. With that, he's going to have to go again. He's going to put it. Yeah, he slowed that right down. He might charge into the pits now. Or no, he's going to cool it down and go again. So a lot of people struggling in the first part of qualifying here, especially with grip. It is a very challenging track, is USA, to get right, especially when you're out on one of those hot laps. Anyway, riding on board with Pajabo, hasn't set a hot lap now. He's going through sector 3, loving the turquoise purple helmet he's got riding there. Fantastic helmet, that really glows in your face. Love that. He's coming through the last corner is the Haas driver, and where does he put the Haas car? He puts in a time. Sorry, must have been his hot. It must have been his outlap. My bad. So what have you got then? Monster put in a 130, 30.3 there. Sorry, I must have missed that as there was a few bits of cars flying everywhere. But Monster has now put that on provisional pole, knocking down the championship leader by literally, I mean, look at the times between them two. That is literally like 0.003 of a second. 300ths or something. 3,000ths of a second. 300ths of a second, sorry. Get that right, Ethan. Patagan, thank you very much for the bits there. Much appreciated. And what we're going to do is, because I owe you the 3-year-old commentator voice, I'm going to do that right now for you on Snipes' hot, on Pajabo's hot light. Okay? I'll have a drink of water first.
I'm only 3, you know. I'm watching the Haas driver of a Pajabo, and he's coming across the line. Oh, he gets up and goes a little bit wide. Oh, was that a little bit of a glitch there? Might have been. But he's coming round here. He's going flat out round here, and then hitting the apex. And we're coming to the last corner here. And I'm only 3, so I shouldn't really be up late watching this. But he's coming across the line. He's Pajabo. Pajabo can only get in the top 10. Poor Haas driver.
There you go, guys. That's my 4-year-old commentator's voice. You can save up your channel points and get me to do that. It's just a bit of fun. That's all. There you go. So Pajabo gets it in the top 10. He should definitely improve on that next time round. So what have we got to show you now? Snipes. He's in 7th at the minute currently, but he wants to go faster. He's got the DRS open, hopefully get a little bit of a slip from the car in front of him. And Snipes wasn't happy with his lap, and he's gone again. So where is he going to put that Renault car? He's coming to the end of sector 2, starting sector 3 now. We've got 9 minutes left of this session. And we're riding on board with the Renault car here of Snipes. Let's see where he can put that Renault. He's got a nice little toe here. No, he doesn't. He looks like he's diving in the pits. So he's going to get a fresh, hot, fresh softs on and go again by the look of it. Anyway, let's have a look. Pajabo. Who else we got? Temp. We haven't had any screen time for Temp yet. Yeah, well done in the Renault, in the Racing Point of Builds EU. come out of nowhere there and puts that on the second row of the grid there. So great lap from the Racing Point driver. Are we going to see all these boys out again, as we've got 8 minutes left of the session? So definitely enough time for these guys to have another run at this, and that's what we want to see. But look at this, the Mercedes car of Temp gets the fastest second sector. Can he convert this and put that Mercedes car as far up the grid as he can? So we're going to keep riding on board with him and see where he can put it. Come on, Mercedes car, let's go. Flat out through here. Gets on the brakes, dab it on there. He's got 2 more corners to go. Can he keep it together? Got a bit of traffic in front now. He's got to get out of the way, but it looks like he's on the hot lap as well. And puts that 8th with a 1:31.7. Womack looks like he's on a hot lap as well. Had a bit of a tidy first run, but he's back out on track on the softs, and coming through now to the last corner. Where is he going to put the AlphaTauri car? He's yet to set a lap. What is he going to come in? It's the AlphaTauri car of Womack. He goes 13th. Not a very good lap at all for Womack. He's going to have to get in the pit and definitely go again on another run. Look at Ronnie here. Looks like he has set a lap there. 2 Renault McLaren boys of Soul Swipers and Ronnie in 4th and 5th for a great showing for the McLaren boys so far. But we're not done here yet. 6 minutes left, and let's see what these boys can do on their second run out. Monster going out on it again, but he's a bit slow there through sector 1. Actually, no, I don't know. That must have been a timing glitch coming up there. So we're going again. 13 of you watching so far, guys. I really appreciate you guys popping in as we see the Alfa Romeo guy going through the harness section of this USA track. Got to keep it pinned to the ground through there. Oh, you've done the Bean Boozled. You've done the Bean Boozled. Okay, we're going to do Bean Boozled. Okay, Bean Boozled coming up. And it's the green ones, which is watermelon or cabbage. Okay. Watermelon or cabbage. Oh yeah! It's watermelon, yes! Come on! I'm not even a fan of watermelon, but it's definitely watermelon. Yeah! That's 2 flavours I've had good off you now. 2 flavours I've had good off you now, Dizzy Lizard. So I think you're due a bad flavour soon. Right, let's get back on with it. Monster currently puts it on provisional pole with a 1:30.1. We're riding on board with them at the minute. Oh God, Paul K, you've redeemed it now. No! Okay, let's go back to it again. Okay. Where's that landed? Okay, that's orange, so that's lemon or rubbish. Oh, it takes your breath away. That's, if you haven't guessed already, that is not lemon. Oh no. Can someone hydrate please so I can take a drink? Oh Jesus. Oh man, that was disgusting. It takes your breath away. It takes your breath away. He's looking back. Anyway, look at the Ferrari boy. Go back on the Ferrari. Oh, shit. The Ferrari guy of half has come out of nowhere and it's just got 1:31.48. Look how much 10,000ths of a second off Monster. So Ferrari boy puts that on the front row of the grid. Okay. Oh shit, I need a drink. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh, you're joking! There's 3 minutes left of the session. I got to commentate. You've done it again, Pat guy. You're joking. Okay. You're killing me, guys. You're killing me. You're killing me. Okay. Oh, I've got to put the lid back. Okay, let's spin it. It is on watermelon or rubbish again. There's the green one. It's watermelon or cabbage, sorry. Cabbage. Yeah, it's watermelon, come on! Yeah, that was better. I don't mind that one. Right, come on, we've got 2 minutes left of this session. We got guys flying around here now. We've got builds. He's not, it looks like he's on an outlap. Who else have we got here? Come in now. Who's going to set some up? Have some upsets here in this rail? Snags has got to improve here. He's we've got yellow flags going through this DRS. That's alright. It's got green now. A lot of the boys looking to improve. We could see a big shake-up here. A lot of boys on the outlap, but a build in the racing point. Yeah, hot and twitch. There you go. There's me stretch. Good. Right, what's Build's looking like here? Is he on a hot lap here now or not? Let's have a look. He's going to come across the line. He's already in. He's been knocked down to fourth, but Keezerus, which importantly is our championship leader, and he is only third fastest at the minute. Now, where does he cross the line? Okay, so it looks like he's going on his hot lap now, his builder. Keezerus is, oh, he's a 10th up on his time. That there is an absolute flyer here as he comes through, passing Sector 1 into Sector 2. Let's ride on board with our championship leader as he is looking good here. As he comes through to Sector 2. Along the straight, DRS open. So this is our championship leader. He was at 10th up on his time. What's he going to be like through Sector 2? A hell of a big lock up there. Will that give him a bit of a flat stop as he comes through to Sector 3? He's 2 tenths up on his time. Are we going to see him jump to pole position here? Can anyone challenge him if he does? And he's got to go through this section. He's got to keep it tidy. There's still a long way to go in this track to get right and get wrong. Come on. Can the AlphaTauri jump into provisional pole here with only 22 seconds left to go? This is going to be a photo finish here for the pole position. So where we go, it's Keezy. He takes pole. He's the first man to get in the 129s. Can anyone get a beat them there? He's not beating his time. What is Harvey doing through Sector 1? Oh no, we're going to race in points, so he's not beating his time either. He must have had a spin. We've got Sector 3, we've got the McLaren boy of Ronnie. He's up on his time. Where can he put that McLaren car? Is he going to improve on 5th? Where's he come across the line? It's Ronnie down to the line and doesn't improve his time. He beats his time but doesn't improve, and he is finished. Who else can beat his time? He's not beating his time. Not sure if he's going to beat his time. Can any of these boys come out of nowhere here? No, he's not beating his time. Chris, he's beating his time, but that's not going to be enough. So the only guy on track at the minute is we got the Ferrari boy. It's almost 2 tenths up on his time. This is going to be so close here, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be so close. No! Monster Excels just comes across the line, and he can't beat Keezerus. So it's all down to the Ferrari guy here of Harvey. Oh, no, it's not. He's validated. I've just seen it. Oh, he must be livid. He must be livid. Vicky, hello, Vicky Duck. Thanks for joining in on the stream. Appreciate you coming in. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lewis is up on his time. What is his time there? It's still a long way off getting pole position, so I don't think he's going to challenge these boys. Hi! You can... mate, I gained 1.5 and then spun to turn sector 1, but I spun... if anyone was wondering who that guy's speaking, that's Builds in the Racing Point, who was on for a brilliant lap, but spun that, so he's going to have to settle for 4th. But it looks like everyone is done here, ladies and gentlemen. Kizarus, our championship leader at the minute, puts it on pole here at USA. And I'm going to have a little bit of a break. 2 minutes, I'll give you the round off first. Okay, so it's Kizarus continuing his form and puts it on pole. Monster very, very close behind him. Only a couple of attempts in second. Harvey on the second row of the grid. Alongside him is Builds. Racing Point was on for a good lap, but he did spin it in sector 1. So Ronnie 5th. Soul Swiper 6th. Christmas in 7th. Kerry Hunt in 8th in the Ferrari. Best he or she can do is 8th. Flauta in 9th. Round off the top 10 is Lewis, 10th in 11th. Snipes in 12th. Brian in 13th. Vajabo in 14th. Amaral in 15th. I'm not sure about the rest. But here we're here. Division 1 for the DPR Racing League. And it's the race up next. Ladies and gentlemen, for the formation lap, this isn't the start of the race. So if you are new to Formula 1, this formation lap is all about getting the temperatures in the tyres and in the brakes. As you see, the glowing red hot brake ducts there. It's not quite there on the AlphaTauri. So the AlphaTauri guy, Kizarus, will now start backing up the pack. He doesn't want to be on his box for so long. But at the same time, he needs to get those temperatures into those tyres. So let's have a look at the tyre strategy for these boys. And I think it's going to be all on the softs, I'm guessing. So Pajabo and Womax on the different race strategy, starting the race on the mediums. Now remember, everyone outside the top 10 can start on whatever tyres they choose to do so. I'm not sure if it's the same actually for 18 minutes, but That's what is the normal rules here, as the AlphaTauri of Kizaris comes through the last corner to get that car on his grid box. So he's backed the pack up quite nicely, so he's not going to be on there for too long, and the USA race will be starting very, very shortly. I'm excited, guys. We're here. The DPR Division 1, round 3 here at USA, and we're going to have lights very, very soon. Good luck to everyone out on track. Let's make it an absolute blaster. Here we go. We have 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Oh, and it's, the tennis gets a little bit of we're going to go 4 breaths into the first corner. That's surely not going to go in this contact. But look at these guys going all wide in this contact, and there's people spinning everywhere. It's absolute carnage for the first corner around here at USA, and that brings out the virtual safety car. Bar rights it done, as you still see bits of end plates flying everywhere. Holy hell, that was never ever going to go into turn 1. Crazy start. Monster is out of this race already. Crazy scenes here to the start of the USA Grand Prix. So we've got a virtual car now, and we'll be underway again. So it's Builders has took the lead of this race. Our pole sitter is sitting there in 4th place now, losing positions down from turn 1. Oh, we're just waiting to get going again. Guys swerving, trying to keep the tyres up to temperature. That was crazy scenes there. Drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. So our leader has got a drive-through. He's going to be hitting himself now. Oh, okay. I got you. So we're underway, but it's gone wrong for the Racing Point cars. He's going to have to serve that drive-through within 3 laps. So where's the battling going on? Womack has made up a position here and battling out with the Renault guy of Amaral, and Amaral dives into the pit as he's losing his front right end plate there. So a few of these boys are going to dive into the pits now. The guys that have had a bit of contact. It looks like Snipes is made a position up on Harv, as Harv is now into the pits. But Snipes on the back. Oh, there's a bit of a timing glitch going on. So we'll, Snipes says, yeah, there's a bit of a timing glitch. So we'll hand fire until it sorts itself out. But he's on the back of him as we come through the S section here. It's absolute carnage. You liked that clip, didn't you? So it looks like Builders as God, we've got a glitch here. We've got a glitch. So Builders is actually in first position at the minute, and it's going to sort itself out just in a minute. Ooh, we've got a Red Bull car right, looking very racy indeed behind the McLaren boy there, but the McLaren is wanting to get past the Williams car of Lewis as well, as these boys are starting to create a nice little DRS train here, but the timing screens are sorting themselves out now. So a lot of these boys have got onto the medium compound tyre after lap 1, maybe had a bit of damage and gone on to a different strategy. Builds 5 seconds for cutting a corner. Builds got there. So that's crazy start to for his race. Gets it into P1, but then gets a drive through, and now another 5 seconds for when he pits next. So it's the Mercedes boy of Temp come and takes the lead of this race. Let's have a look at these position changes here. So look at Temp. Temp is up 10 places. That's absolute amazing. Well played to the Mercedes boy there, keeping away from all of the battling and what we like to say carnage. in lap 1, and he's helped 10 places, find himself leading this race along with his teammate in second, who's now becoming a bit under pressure by the Williams car. The Williams car gets a fantastic exit, and he's under pressure here. Are we going to see a move here on the inside? We've got the DRS wide open for the guy. It takes to the outside actually, and Lewis looks like he's going to get that move done. Is the Mercedes going to fight it back? No, he doesn't there. But he wants to make a stick, which is going to open the door for the McLaren boy who's behind him. And fair play to Lewis, puts that Williams car in P2. We have a yellow flag in Sector 1 and Sector 2 here, which is where we're watching, so God knows what's happened there. All of these guys filing through at the minute. Welcome in on the stream, guys. Got 14 of you watching. There we go. We've got a driver going on the inside. It's the AlphaTauri driver. Takes the line here and gets that up into a P5. Mercedes boy of 10 just dropping down and down as you see a Renault car going into the pits. So this is where the battling is at the minute. The McLaren boy wanting to get the move done. He's going to take it round the outside and they go side by side into this corner. The Red Bull pushes him out wide and has every right to do so. But now that's going to affect the exit speed of the McLaren. And you do not want to be overtaking through here at all. It's hard enough to do on your own. Never mind side by side. But the Mercedes boy wants to do it for sure. And he then gets... very badgy with the AlphaTauri driver there, but has to file back in there. He's going to get a nice run here. The only one that's going to be a sitting duck is here. He gets lace on the brake, does the Mercedes boy, and really desperate to make up positions is Temp. So it's the McLaren boy who's going to have the DRS onto the Red Bull. He's taking it to the inside here at the hairpin. Has a little look right there to see where he is and makes that move and puts that up onto the podium places at the minute. These boys are really fighting it out here. Great scenes to see, but all the while these guys are fighting. All the other guys are starting to catch up now as Builds is now starting to get on the back of this and now makes it a 5-way battle. So out in front at the minute is Lewis in the Williams car. And Chris in the Mercedes are following very, very close behind, not in the DRS zone now. So he's going to be trying to take the lead of this race very, very shortly if he has the pace. But remember, we're lap 5 of 28 here, and those soft compound tyres won't last much longer. They will have to come in for their pit stop. We've got Harvey and Temp swapping places because Temp has made his pit stop. Once again, these guys file through here. Great battling going on here, but Builds is looking very racy now and putting the AlphaTauri driver of Kizaras under pressure. Is he going to have a look? He had a little look, trying to put off, making sure he knows he's there. He's going to get an excellent run here, but has he got enough ERS here to use? Because he's going to get DRS, but so is the AlphaTauri car. Let's go right on board with Brian though, because Brian looks like he's going to get the move back again on the McLaren. He's late on the brakes, but he's going to have to fire back in because he wasn't quite close enough there on that occasion. But now look, it looks like the Racing Point guy is still wanting to get past this guy. This is fantastic racing for these boys. So wheel to wheel here and so really, really close racing indeed. What a great shot of these cars flying through here at 140 miles per hour. And it's the AlphaTauri car of Bajabo. Is it Bajabo of... sorry, it's the AlphaTauri driver of Kizaras making one of the first jumps on into the pits to change strategies. What is he going to go for? Is he going to go hards, mediums? He has gone to the mediums, and he's also serving a penalty there. I don't know what happened there. Is that a little bit of a glitch maybe? So that does release a few of these boys here, and his builders right so close to the Red Bull car here. Really fighting to make the move here. He's got to be patient though. He's got to be patient. He's got to wait for the DRS zone, save his bit of his ERS. He's running quite low at the minute with only 14%. And so he's got to save that. Maybe for a few laps, because the Red Bull car is also going to get the ERS here. And mind you, that he hasn't got much ERS either. Neither do these three. All this battling they've been doing, they've spent their ERS. So it's all going to be how good they can get on the exit and of the corners. But look at that. The Red Bull sends on the inside, but the McLaren wants to make it stick around the outside. Is that going to put pressure on these guys? Let's look here. We've got a brilliant view of the helicopter view. The Racing Point goes around the outside of the McLaren. It's going on the inside to the next corner. The McLaren keeps it stuck around the outside. Great racing here. Great respect for these guys to keep it. And now the Racing Point goes around the outside of this corner, but he's going to have to yield. Great wheel-to-wheel battling from these boys. Fantastic. Absolute crazy there. What a brilliant view that the helicopter view gives us there. And they both dive into the pits to take them soft compound tyres off them. They have had it. Wow, that was fantastic racing. Love to see that. Love it indeed. Wow, that was nuts. Whew, right, let's have a look at the pit stops. Ooh. So Lewis out in front, yet to make the pit stop. He's still on the tyre he started with. He's won 6 laps, so the top 3 here are still yet to pit in this race. Is the undercut going to work here? Let's find out. Let's find out, as they will surely be getting rid of those softs very shortly. Welcome in on the stream, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. And Dizzy Liz has done a bean boozled. Bloody Nora. Okay. So, spin. And it's landed on the pink, which is cola or dog food. Cola or dog food. Cola or dog food. Do you know what? I think that's the worst one. Honestly, it takes your breath away. Holy shit! It's not even sparrow, but flipping hell. This isn't fun. I'm gonna have to get rid of it. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the worst one. That's the worst one. Oh, Jesus. Let's get back on the race. Oh, good God almighty, that was disgusting. That was so bad. Oh, God. Shit. Was it dog food? Dog food. Dog food. Oh, God. That's minging. Right, where we are now. Womack's making a move on the hash guy of Pajabo, locking up his brakes there. But he's on the medium compound tyre. So is Pajabo. Womack's locking up again. Whilst Pajabo looks to go on the inside. He's going to make it on the inside. He's going to send it around the outside of this corner. He's going to have to yield here. And maybe get a good exit out here. And Snipes has retired from the race. What has happened here? We have a safety car. What has happened to Snipes? Where has he lost it? He's lost it into turn 1. What's happened here? There's cars flying everywhere here. Where's Snipes lost it here? What's their contact? Because it's on the hairpin. Has he had contact with the Racing Point car here? And we have a safety car, guys. We have a safety car. So let's have a look here. That's going to be brilliant for Lewis and Chris. They're now going to come round, get the pits done, and that's a free spot, mate. The guy in third is 19 seconds. They're going to come back out in a fantastic place. Almost a free pit stop here for these guys. They're going to be rubbing their hands here now. And while we have a safety car, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, but thank you and stay tuned with us here. We're round 3 of the DPR Racing League Division 1, lap 9 of 28, and we have the safety car. So we'll be underway very shortly again, and I will be back. So the race control have said it's a safety car in this lap. So Bajabo becomes the effective safety car and will back up the grid, keeping those medium tyre compounds nice and hard. Harvey on the hard compound tyre, he's going to be struggling here. But where did Lewis and Temp? So Temp actually maybe had a few penalties to serve. Lewis, he's out. He's gone on the hard compound tyre, Lewis. And that'll be his only stop of the day. But here we go, we're underway again here at the USA Grand Prix. We're going to see any early moves into turn 1. We've got a brilliant view here. Is the Ferrari close enough? No, it's not. We're far straight down. Is anyone else going to make moves here? As they're all hard on the brakes. And McLaren going a little bit wide. And looks like Temp has made a position up here. And they're side by side going there. It's not a great idea. And don't want to be going side to side, flying through here. And the Red Bull has to concede down, rightly so. And get that move done another day. But by that, the Temp guy on the Mercedes has gotten this tight touch there. And the... Whoa, Jesus, no! There's a spin! There's a spin. Builders have spun. The Ferrari driver had to slam on the brakes for the McLaren because of the Mercedes guy. The Mercedes guy gets a lovely launch into turn one, sorry, no, it's not turn one. Oh no, we got more carnage! It's absolute carnage again here at the USA Grand Prix. Oh, just before the DRS zone, and we have Chris who has spun as well. It's all going on here. And the Mercedes car out of 10 takes it on the side as well as the Renault guy. Is the Renault guy going to get that stuck round there? There's absolute loads of battling going on here. It's hard to keep up with the Ferrari driver. Gets late on the brakes. Look at the heat going through the front tyres there. But the Ferrari guy wants to keep it stuck. He's going to try and keep it around the outside on the hard compound tyre. He's going to get squeezed. And he has to file back in behind. Wow, that was a crazy restart we had there. As you see, Renault's Emerald going very, very wide indeed. Let's go back up to the top as the AlphaTauri guy of Kizaris back up in the P3 started on pole position and lost places at the start, but he's slowly but surely making his way back up the grid. Wow, guys, what do you think of that? That was a crazy restart. All going through nicely there. It's where all the action is happening as Builders picks up a 3 seconds, so Build's not having a great time out there today. Still tastes that dog food. Disgusting. Ugh. So we've got ourselves a nice battle here, and it'll be a DRS zone for a while unless Harvey is going to pull away. He's out of the DRS zone as Harvey, so he's pulled away the Ferrari guy and he takes the lead. He's on 9-lap-old hard, possibly would have to pit again. We've got yellow flags in sector 1 and 2. What's going on here? Have we had spin? We've had the AlphaTauri guy of Kizaris, our championship leader, has spun. So maybe there was a bit of contact there. Sorry we missed it though. So much going on, it's hard to keep up with all of it here. Race control has enabled DRS, but look at the launch. The temp gets there. He's going to make a move here on the Williams car of Lewis. Lewis on the hard compound tyres, so he's going to be a bit slow out of corners. He takes it to the inside into turn 1, and is he going to get the switcheroo? The Williams car? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have the grip on those hard compound tyres. He'll have the life in them, but not the grip. What's happened here? We've got Brian now takes the lead of this race. As Harvey must have had a little bit of spin there as he's now starting to struggle on these hard compound tyres at a 10-lap-old at the minute, but Ronnie is looking very racy indeed and wants to get up into P2. Going on Kizaris now, he's making a move here. Look at this, guys. We got 4 cars here. Is there going to be any moves on the inside? The Ferrari takes the inside of all of them. That's definitely not going to go there, but they do manage to get all round nicely. They're going to get the DRS zone here. They're so close going through this bit here. Who's going to dial the inside and lay on the brakes? It's a racing point. Takes the early move on the inside. Is he going to get this move done? He does. Is he going to go do it again? No, the Ferrari is going to have to file back in on those hard compound tyres. And Builders gets himself back up into the top 10. Crazy racing from these boys. Brilliant to see wheel-to-wheel action. This is absolutely amazing to see here. As Pajabo picks up a 3-second penalty. We've got yellow flags in sector 3. And it looks like a Ferrari has binned it. And he's lost his front wings. And what has happened there? We should have stayed on with the battle, but he's going to have to dive into the pits along with the AlphaTauri guy of Kizaris. So he's going to pit now, probably put on the hards to the end, as we have got 11 laps left of this race here at USA. Wow, some crazy scenes. We've got a virtual safety car that is out. Wow, a lot going on here. Soul Swiper's picking up a 3-second as well. Harvey disqualified from session, parked in a dangerous space, so Harvey's now out of this race. So the Ferrari guy who spun now is out of this race. So only one Ferrari left here, and it's Kerry. She's in the top 10. So Harvey very, very not happy indeed. He's gone into the pits and retired by the look of it. Drive-through penalty from Womack. No, Womack, where is he? He's currently in third, but now he has to deal with a drive-through as the McLaren boy is fighting him alongside the Mercedes boy behind him. He's on the soft compound tyre for lap old one. Still Swipers has got 11 old mediums now, and he'll be looking at making a pit stop very, very soon. See a Mercedes boy getting on the inside of him, but has to back out of that and lose his traction. Ronnie now fighting for the lead of this race. Brian has found himself in the lead now. Let's have a look at the position changes. So Brian in the Red Bull finds himself in the lead of this race. 12 positions he's made up to get there, and Builders has got in front of the Red Bull. There's a couple of guys, I think one of them has gone into the pits. Who's gone into the pits? Womack, sorry, Womack has gone into the pits to serve his drive-through. But look at this, two McLaren boys, second and third at the minute, and Ronnie is right behind the Red Bull, and he wants to make a move here, but the Mercedes is not giving up of temp. He is flying and trying to get that move done, try and split those McLaren boys in for sure. Going on to the penalties as well in this race. So temp 11 seconds so far, as we see another 3 seconds for Kerry. She has now got 11 seconds also. So Builds in the Racing Point has 6 seconds. 6 seconds for Soul Swipers in the McLaren. 3 seconds for Brian. But look at this. He's going for he's gone for the outside, and then squeezes him almost off the track. Does the Red Bull car, and is the McLaren boy going to try and keep it stuck here and go into the inside corner? Is he going to give him enough room? The Red Bull guy is getting his elbows out a lot there indeed. Not letting the McLaren have any space whatsoever. He wants to keep that position and not give anything away to the McLaren boy. So we're at 15 of 28 of the DPR Racing League Round 3 Division 1. These are the faster boys of the division, and we've had a hell of a race so far, haven't we? Lots of Finn and Enbeld. Come on, Keezerus, make us proud. So you've got supporters in this race, Keezerus. You put it on pole. What can you do now? You're down in 10th position at the minute, but you have made your last pit stop. So push, 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 and see where the AlphaTauri guy can get and salvage some points here. He's gone on the medium compound tyre. That will see him through to the end. He's just got to get his head down now and see what he can do. He's got to keep away from the penalties as well. Stick to that 3 second and try and push as much as he can. The boys in front will have to pit again by the ones on the hard compound tyre. So we're riding on board back at the front here as there's a battle starting to brew here. A three-way battle for the lead as the Mercedes guy has managed to split the McLaren boys and finds himself on the back of Ronnie already. Amrol getting a 3 second here for track limits, but look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We have a battle for P1, P2, P3, and the Mercedes boy is gaining so much here, and he's going to look very racy, and he's making it a lovely battle here. The iron is either up there in that cupboard or in there. So 12 of you watching at the minute, thank you very much for joining the stream. If you do like the content, please don't forget to press that follow button if you like it and you want to see more of me. I do commentary, I do racing. As Keezerus, look at that, he must have heard me. He sets the fastest lap of the race so far with 1:34. Ronnie picking up the 3 second. But if you do like this stream, please don't forget to make that follow button. I do racing commentary and online lobbies and racing leagues and all that, yeah. And we have lots of fun as well. What have we got here now? Look, these top three separated by 1.5 seconds. It's absolute a second here and they're pulled away from the Soul Swipers at the minute. But we're going to see a move. The Mercedes boy he's only got 1%, but he's going to dive on the inside, and he definitely does. And he makes an audacious attempt for P1. That was a bit audacious for the Mercedes boy, and he's going to lose out again to the Mercedes, to the McLaren boy. He's a bit late on the brakes and almost taking out our leader. And he's back into P3 now. All this battling going on might see Lewis, who's taken the Soul Swiper and got himself up into P4. So well done to Lewis there in the Williams, getting it back into P4. He's us in P9. He's only 3 seconds adrift of Flauta. Oh, we've seen position changes again. What's happened here? Now the boys are pitting. So let's have a look. Who has stayed out? So Brian and Temp have stayed out of the race. Temp getting late on the brakes again. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to lose his front wing at all. He's doing a very good job at behind you. He's got 14 seconds here at USA. So he may lose out on a lot here. Lewis looking very good, very tidy. Lewis is up into P3. One of the only boys out on track without any track limits. He's on the hard compound tyre with 10 laps to go here. Can he bag himself a podium? Let's have a look at the tyres. So the guys that have pitted, it is Soul Swiper as Amaral has retired from the session. What's happened there? We've got a virtual as Amaral was retired from the session here. He's retired through the S sections there. Power, that catches people out massively there, that does. So we have 4 retirements of this race now. But only brings out a virtual, not here to Kiza's his excitement, because if that brought on the safety car, he would have been right on the back of it all and looking very good with only 3 lap old mediums. Amaral has left the session. DRS has been re-enabled, and we're underway again. As someone dives into the pits, and his builders has dived into the pits. So has Tempt. So who's going to take the lead of this race now? Brian looks like he's going to... is he going to do 21 laps here in total on those medium compound tyre? I very much doubt it. But Kizaris now finds himself into 5th place with a 4 lap old medium. So there you go, Finn. He's doing you proud at the minute. He's trying to recover his race from putting it on pole to begin with. So Builder and Soul Swipers is going to be very, very fast. They've opted for the soft compound tyre here with 9 laps to go. Sorry, Brian's going to do 18 laps, on the medium compound. Can he do it? I very much doubt it. He might just stretch out for another lap. Are we going to see him come in the pit maybe this time round? Lewis, by the way, is looking absolutely fantastic. Brilliant, brilliant race so far for this young man. Let's have a look to see his position changes as well, because he's definitely, I would say, up for driver of the day if he keeps it all well and good. So he's up 8 places is the Williams car, and he's on a hard compound tyres. He's going to take that to the end, and he's one of the only boys on track, only one of 3 on track with no penalties. So very, very good drive so far for the Williams boy of Lewis. Definitely my driver of the day so far, but anything can happen in this race, so we'll hold on. Brian Dunn, he's up 12 places however, but I'm sure he will have to pit again. What is his penalties looking like? He's only on 3 seconds at the minute. Ronnie sets the fastest lap with a 1:34.3. Kizaris gets that position done on the Red Bull, forces the Red Bull out wide, but that's going to put him under pressure from the the McLaren boy. Is going to go around the outside. He's not going to have to fire back in. It's not a place to go. So Kizaris gets the move done into turn 1 and puts him up into P4. Great overtake from Kizaris. really flying now on those medium compound tyres, getting up as far as goes 5.9 seconds adrift of Kerry Hunt, but Kerry Hunt has 11 seconds of penalties, so Keeserus could find himself on the podium here after all of what's gone on in this race. So as we stand here, this is the battle that we have at the minute. Within 5 attempts, is the McLaren going to fight back? He's not quite close enough, it looks, to make a move into that corner. And he's just going to have to file back through, as Keeserus now will be looking to look after his tyres now and take them to the end. We've got 8 laps left of 28 here at USA. The DPR Racing League, if anyone doesn't know, it's called Delta Pace Racing. Yeah, we're at the Division 1, so this is the highest division they do, and it's round 3. Currently, Keeserus is our championship leader, and he is after a bit of a mess up at the first stint of the race. He is looking to salvage it, and if he keeps carrying on at the way he's going, he could find himself back on the podium place here. Got to look after those tyres though. So we've had 4 retirements in this race so far, 3 virtuals and 1 safety car. Soul Swiper's getting a 3-second for track limits. Got a lot of boys getting track limits now. I've got to give it to the 3 boys. Got to give it a massive shout out for Womax, Womax Lewis, and Keeserus has just got a penalty. Oh no, he hasn't. So Lewis, Chris, and I was going to say Womax. No, just as I say it. Anyway, big shout out of the minute for Chris and Lewis. It's such a hard track to get round here for the whole race without any penalties. But 21 laps so far with not a single penalty is fantastic. What? Oh, I've got a hat redeem. I've got to change my hat, and I believe my wife is going to give me. Yeah, boy. I got my own merch hat, and I've deliberately put the logo, because I have the hat backwards. I've deliberately put the logo there, and then I've got one on the front. Look. That's sick. What's on? I look horrific with caps forward, really do. Womax opting to go into the pits and put on off soft compound tyre. Maybe he wants to try and get fastest lap here. Not really much else to show you at the minute. I think as we come to our closing stages of this race, saying that, Soul Swipers is really on the back of the Red Bull car of Slaughter. Now we're going to see some movement here. Oh, and they touch! And Soul Swiper loses his front right end plate, and that is going to cost him there dearly. Oh, such a shame for Soul Swipers there. He was on the soft compound tyre, looking very racy indeed. But Keeserus picks up another 3 seconds. He doesn't want to be doing that, Keeserus. Where is Keeserus? Have I lost him? Keeserus is down in 11th. What the bloody hell happened there? What did I miss? Did I miss something? Please tell me what happened there. What's happened to Keeserus? Why is he down there? Finn, if you've seen that, can you show me what happened? Tell me what happened, because I have no idea what happened there. Too busy changing my screen. No, Keeserus in 10th. Let's have a look at the penalties here now. 23 laps of 28. Keeserus making 3 stops, so he must have had to stop again, and he's gone on the fresh soft tyre, so he's going to be fast, but he's 4 seconds behind Womax. But then after that, he's the best he can do here now is get it into the top 10 by the look of it. unless we see some crazy action. But Lewis here is wanting to challenge for the lead of this race. It's Brian out on front. He's got 13 lap old mediums. They'll be absolute screaming at him. Lewis out in P2 at the minute with no penalties yet. Are we going to see a change here? Oh, we spinned. Oh, such a shame for you, Kizera. Such a shame. Such a shame. So we come towards our closing stages here now. Look at the rubber on that track of all the lockup so far. The Williams car of Lewis are looking ever so close on that Red Bull car. He's in the DRS zone. He's on the hard compound tyres, so he's going to have more life in them than Brian will in the mediums. He will get him at the end of the race through penalties, but like every racing driver will want to take the checkered flag out in front. He's got the DRS wide open. Is he going to be close enough here? I don't think he will be. He's got 27% of ERS, very much the same as Brian as well. So he's just got to keep it nice and smooth through here. Keep on the back of him and get the good exit through that long straight. Thank you very much for joining me on this stream, everyone. Say hello. I've got 11 you in here. Say hello. Here he is now, just coming through the DRS zone. Is he going to be close enough? He got a bit of a tank stop. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. But he's got the DRS open. And are we going to see a move? It doesn't look like he's going to be close enough because of that little bit of a wobble he had out of the corner. And just in the background there, you see Kerry just sticking with him. But the Racing Point build has got himself back up in a 5th place. And he's looking very racy indeed in behind Ronnie in the McLaren. The McLaren boy of Ronnie is in... sorry, we'll go on board with Temp, who's... put the Mercedes car in to P7, getting the move done on Flauta on 14 lap old hards, which is only going to make him a sitting duck in that move. So Bills is all over the back. He's going huge oversteer there. Understeer, sorry. Oh my God almighty, tank slapper for real. But he's still flying and wants to get the move done. He looks like he's one for the late breakers. Does builds, and he's good. Oh, gee, God almighty, he gets so close to these boys under braking, but he's not going to make a move here, as Chris also gets in front of the Red Bull car because he has decided he's had enough on those mediums and he's putting on another pair of softs. So Mercedes boys sitting there in 7th and 8th, the McLaren boys in 4th and 5th, and the rest of the boys, you've got the Brian in the Red Bull and his other teammate in 9th. So a lot of teams getting double points here at the USA Grand Prix if it stays as it is. So he looks a lot closer this time round. Is he going to make a move? The Mercedes, no, the Williams car thinks better of it. He wants to stay around, but he goes wide, does the Red Bull car, and the Williams is going to send him around the outside. No, he doesn't. Is he going to get the switcheroo and get a better launch? And he has to tuck back in again and save it again for another lap. 3 laps left to go. Can Lewis do it? Can Lewis get the checkered flag here? He's fighting like hell with the Red Bull car, but got to give it to Brian. He's done 15 laps on these medium tyres, and he's still managed to defend well against the Williams. But I believe it's just going to be a matter of time if that Williams guy can get a good launch here. Can he get it done? It looks very smooth from there. He's got the DRS open, but he's got no ARS to use. He goes around the outside, and then Red Bull squeezes him, but he's going to send it. He's keeping it around the outside. And they slide touch, and there we go! And we have a position change for P1, and as Lewis finally gets the move done on Brian. But gotta give it to Brian, he held on for lap after lap on very, very old medium tyres. But there we go, Lewis gets the position done, and he's going to be our race winner if he keeps it all together with 2 laps to go. Can he do it? I tell you what though, Brian's going to have to keep it going here as the Ferrari driver of Kerry is almost into the DRS zone. And Builds is also flying on 6-lap-old soft compound tyres. He's also flying as Temp looks to get on the back of Soul Swipes there. And he coming down the DRS zone. He's going to make a move through here. Going up the hill here. Massive straight. He looks like he's gaining. Which way is he going to go? The McLaren goes outside. And that move looked very easy indeed. So congratulations to Temp getting up in the P6. But as we come to the closing stage of this race, penalties will start coming to effect here. A lot of boys out on track at the moment. Chris currently with no penalties. Let's have a look here, because could he jump a few of the boys? Holy hell, Chris could find himself jumping up a lot of places here if he can just stay on the back of these boys. Wow. So he could be rewarded here for a brilliant clean race indeed if he just sticks with this pack. He could be rewarded at least two places, 2 to 3 places. But look at this, we've got a lovely train going on here. Look at them all. The only guys left on track. 12 cars out on track at the minute. We had 16 and we've had 4 retirements in this race as the race leader here now comes in the DRS zone. He's out of DRS crucially, but the Ferrari car is going to have the DRS along with the racing point. Is Brian going to be a sitting duck here? Is she going to send on the inside? She thinks about it, but files back in. But no, she wants to take it around the outside, and we've got a battle on our hands here for second and third. And Builders is right there as well. Can we see him making late moves? He locks up there as he tries to stay out the back of the Ferrari car. How are you doing, Votex? Welcome in on the stream, buddy. Nice to see you. Yeah, just coming on the penalties now, Patty Gang. Here it is. It's on screen as Builds gets another 3 seconds. So Builds 15 seconds here, and he's going to find himself going to down the order. But look at Lewis. Lewis, fantastic. Look at these boys battling it out for P2, P3, P4. Ferrari gas goes wide. Is he going to get a penalty for that? And it looks like, here we go. And Finn, thank you very much, Finn, for the follow. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that follow. I really do appreciate everyone that follows me. Thank you very much. Joining in on the Patterson 89 channel. The Jabo picking another 3 second. But let's ride on board. Oh God, look at this. There's going to be action here as Builders. Oh, Amaral, thank you very much also for the follow. Much appreciated, mate. Thank you. But look at this. It's a racing point. Takes no! Oh, the spin! Oh, no! And the racing point spins it, and he's had a few spins today. So lucky there for the Ferrari to not get spun. She's got her front left end plate missing, but she's only got a little bit left to go. But looks right on board with Lewis. He's had a fantastic race as Lewis. He's coming through now into sector 3. And look at this, he's up 9 places and one of only 2 guys out on track to have not a single penalty. So he's going to get my driver of the day. But not only that, he will take the checkered flag here at the USA Grand Prix, and well deserved he does. Congratulations to Lewis in the Williams car. Fantastic race. And it's Brian takes P2. Great race from him. Also up 11 places. Ronnie jumps them all and takes the last podium position. Kerry has to settle for 4th. Chris and the other Mercedes guy of 10th, 5th and 6th. So great drive from the Mercedes boys there, picking up a nice haul of points for the constructors battle. Bills has to settle for 7th. Soul Swiper in 8th, Flauta in 9th, and he gets himself into the points, does Kizares, but not a great race to remember for him. He'll want to forget about this one and move on to the next. So he does pick up points and rounds off that top 10. Womack's putting on a show for us at the end, as it seems, in 11th. And at the back. A driver of the day goes to Brian, but my driver of the day definitely goes to Lewis. Fantastic drive from Lewis, not getting a single penalty as well. But I'm going to go over to Discord now, and we're going to hope and pray that a few of these boys have remembered what I said, and they're going to go into the Discord, and we're going to have a podium interview. So just bear with us. Let's see if we can get them up. So if the racers, the top three guys here is Lewis in the Williams, and Brian in the Red Bull, and Ronnie rounding off that top three in the McLaren. I want to see if we can get them in. We're going to have to get more organised, I think. And the commentator not doing a bad job either. Thank you. But it's just to mention there, the Racing Point of Builds EU getting the fastest lap of the race with a 1:32.7. So congratulations for Temp on that one as well. Are they going to join? Are they going to join? Let me just put. It doesn't look like they're going to join. We're going to have to get this a little bit organised for these boys, I think. I am waiting for them, but they're not joining, which is a bit of a shame. But we're going to raid Brendan Lee. We're going to give him a raid. So stay with us, guys. Show some support for other people. And that will be me done.